Hello everyone and welcome to Tinkercad tutorials. In this tutorial, we explain how to start with 3D modeling in Tinkercad. In particular, we explain how to create simple shapes and objects, how to extrude them, how to duplicate them, how to move them, how to rotate, how to mirror, how to align, and how to create holes. In particular, we are going to create this nice 3D example. Okay, let's start. Once you log in inside of the Tinkercad development environment, you need to click on Create and click on 3D Design. Then you will see this development environment. The first thing that you should note and observe is this menu over here. If you click on this drop-down menu, you will see what you can do inside of Tinkercad. You can create basic shapes, letters and numbers, as well as other objects. So make sure that basic shape is selected, and then over here click on box, and you can simply drag the box over here, and here it is. The box is being created. Next, let's learn how to navigate the view. To navigate the view, you simply need to do the following. If you want to rotate the view, simply press and hold the right mouse button, and this will rotate the view. To zoom the view, you can use the middle or the roller mouse button. You can roll it to zoom in or zoom out. And finally, to pan the view, you need to press and hold the middle or the roller mouse button, and in this way you can pan the view. Next, let's learn how to change the dimensions of this object. If you click on this object, you will notice several things. You will notice these black as well as the white squares. If you click on this one, you can change the height of the object. If you click over here, you can change the width. And if you rotate, if you click over here, you can at the same time change two dimensions. And you can play with this in order to figure out how to change the dimensions of the object. Next, let's learn how to rotate. You can rotate around X, Y, or Z axis. For example, you can simply find these arrows with an arc, and if you now click over here, you can rotate the object as you wish. Also, you can rotate the object around any other axis. For example, if you click here, you can rotate the object like this, or if you click here, you can rotate the object like this. Let's erase this object by clicking here and pressing delete. Next, again, click here, drag the box over here, and change the dimensions. Okay. Next, let's learn how to align the objects. The Align tool is one of the most important tools in Tinkercad. For that purpose, let's create a new box over here, and let's modify its dimensions. Let's make it to be much smaller. For example, let this be the box. Now, let's rotate and let's compare the two objects. Good. Now, I want to align this box such that the box is placed over here in this corner of this cube. That is, I want this point over here to be aligned with this point. And let's learn how to do that. This is relatively easy to do in Tinkercad. First of all, click on the first cube, then press Shift and click on the second cube. In this way, you can select both cubes, or you can simply do something like this and both cubes will be selected. Now, locate this menu over here and find this tool. It's written Align. And let's see what's happening right now. If you now rotate the two objects, you will see these circles over here. These circles are actually alignment circles. So let's see what we want to do. First of all, if we click here, we can see that the point right now is inside of the top plane, and this is good. And next we need to perform one additional alignment in order to fix everything. And let's see how to do that. There are several ways to do that. Rotate the view and find this circle and click, and let's see what happened. Here we are. We are almost there. Good. Let's now rotate the view and let's continue. Let's see what is the next alignment option. If you now click over here, you'll see that we have achieved our goal. That is, this cube is completely aligned over here. Practice and play with alignment tool, since this is one of the most useful tool in Tinkercad. You can simply do the left click anywhere outside these two cubes to exit the alignment mode. The next step is to duplicate this cube and to place the duplicates over here, and over here. That is to place the duplicates at the 3 remaining corners of the cube. Let's learn how to do that. Well, in traditional CAD software, such as AutoCAD for example, there is a mirror tool. However, the mirror tool does not precisely work in this software as in AutoCAD. It's a little bit different. So let's learn how to use that tool. First of all, click over here on the cube, and over here click to duplicate. Then press and hold Shift and click on the big cube. Now we have selected the duplicated cube as well as the main or the big cube. And then what we need to do is to mirror. We're going to mirror these two objects with respect to one of the axes. To do that, locate the mirror tool. Click here and then you will see what happens. You will see if you click over here, the shadow will appear on this corner, as you can see here. If you click over here, the shadow will be over here. We are actually flipping the duplicated cube as well as the main cube along the canonical axis. So if you click here, voila, we have duplicated this cube and we have performed mirror operation. Let's do that once again. So now click here. Oops, let me now be more precise. Click on this cube, then press and hold Shift, rotate the view, click on this cube, then click on duplicate to duplicate both of these cubes, then press and hold Shift, click on the main cube and repeat this operation. Press on mirror and now select this direction, and both the two cubes as well as the main cube will be actually flipped along this axis, and in this way we have actually created 4 corner cubes. The next step is to create the holes. Okay, expand this shapes menu or click anywhere where you would like, then click on this corner cube and you will see that this is recognized as a box. And you have 2 options. You have a solid or you have a hole. Hole will simply be a hole. So click on hole, then click here, click on hole, then click again on this cube here, click on hole, then rotate, click here and click on hole. Now you have transformed the 4 corner cubes inside of the hole. The next step is actually to subtract these 4 corner cubes from the main cube. Namely, if you now rotate the view, you will see this shaded region and we still didn't create the holes. To create the holes or to remove the material, simply select everything and then you can click here to have holes. Right, this will create the holes out of the whole objects and you don't want to do that. So again, click here, press Ctrl Z. Instead of doing that, click here and then over here you need to locate this union group. Click here and the union will be created. That is, we are creating the unions of the main box and the corner boxes, and as the result we have obtained something like this. The next step is to learn how to create a sketch, how to assign the sketch to a surface, and how to create a sketch and to extrude it. Let's do that. To do that, locate this extrude sketch, click here and click on the top face of this box. Here it is. And now we are in the sketch mode. Let's learn how to create basic sketches. Over here you have several options. You have create line, create Bezier curve, and create smooth curve. Let's start with simple line. So click here, click here, click here, click here, click here, and click here. And here we are. Here we are. If you double click over here, you can, for example, change the dimensions. You can, for example, specify this to be 50, or you can return this to be 20. Good. Now, click over here. Now, click here, double click on the shape, and click on this line, and you will see how the line is being transformed into an arc. Do it again over here, over here, over here, and that's it. Now, click here, you can select this point here and you can change the point dimensions or the distance from the main axis to change the shape. And then inside you can do something like this. You can change the shape to be a little bit irregular, and then if you click here and if you click anywhere on the line, a new point will be added, and then you can play with these points. So if you click over here again, you can change and transform this shape. You can create something very irregular. Okay, good. Click on Finish Sketch and now magic happens. On top of this shape, you have created an extruded sketch. And again, if you click here, you can change the extrusion dimension. So you can do this or you can do this. Let's create an opening or a hole. So I will extrude it downwards as I did over here. Then I will click here. I will make sure that the selected shape is the hole. And now again, I'm going to select everything and I'm going to perform the union operation, and voila, at the top we have created an opening. And that's it. This is your first shape or 3D extruded object in Tinkercad. That's all for today, and thanks for